Hey, how you doing, YouTube family? I'm out here walking. You know, I do my weekly walks. It's Sunday morning, well, afternoon now. That's why I'm having trouble with the lighting. I always walk the beach barefooted, and I do that to get the energy from the earth. That's very important. Very important. You have to kind of give back and you have to take back. You know, from the earth. It's like a battery cell. It charges you. So you have to make sure that you get in nature. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Get back in nature, whether it's going through and going back to a forest or whatever. Just make sure you get back in nature. Have a camp cookout in nature. Not at home. Go out to a park somewhere. If you're in a big city, and have some type of cookout and just enjoy yourself. Take in some of the sun. Enjoy yourself. And this video here is for my other channel, Angel's Touch, which deals with the family and the family units. And it's about nutrition. We are getting the wrong nutrition. We are feeding our families the wrong nutrition. We're feeding them foods that are not even foods. They say it's foods, but they're not. And these foods, you get your vibrations through foods. There's that sun again. You get your vibrations through foods and also from the earth. And that's how God made it. And I want to talk about raising your vibrations. Again, raising them. You got to raise your vibrations because your vibrations is what keeps your body in tune with this planet. Without that, you would be sick all the time. You know, our hospitals are, they're just full of people who eat wrong, don't get enough rest, don't get out in nature. You're around a bunch of hard bricks all day long in the city. Get out of the city and enjoy yourself in the environment that God created for you and for the other animals on this planet. And I don't know how this is gonna work with the. I kind of waited too long to do this video. The sun is directly ahead above me, so I'm kind of holding the camera up, so the sun can kind of get to me. But you gotta fuel your body, and you really have to eat green, leafy vegetables. Every dinner, breakfast, lunch should have something green in it. It should have something green in it. You have to eat green, leafy vegetables. And the thing is, you can't overcook these vegetables. Because I know from our culture, my mom and dad and other people that were like us, we tend to, if we're going to cook collard greens, we cook them like we're cooking some ribs or something. We overcook them, and we can't continue to do that because we cook all the nutrients out of the foods. It is very important that we literally, well, I was going to say something else. Literally, the green leafy vegetables is energy from the sun. When you eat it, you're basically getting energy directly from the sun. And fruits are very important. An apple, an orange, strawberries, whatever fruit that you choose to eat, it has antioxidants in it. It helps protect your immune system and it keeps you from getting ill. It keeps you from making these pharmaceutical companies rich Because if you never come down with a cold, you never go to buy medicine. And that's what this does. Trust me, I'm living proof of it, man. I've tried these things and they work. I haven't been sick since I had my stroke. Not one time. Because I started living right and I started eating right. And if you eat herbs, a lot of herbs, they are also antioxidants. And plus, they're flavorful. They flavor your food. I'm like a chef. I cook. I throw anything together that you want, from steak to alligator meat. It doesn't matter. I make those alligator ribs so good. I use herbs. That's what I use to season my food. And you have to do these things in order to, it makes the food taste good, but it also keeps your body in line with nature, with what God intended for you to do. He didn't intend for you to eat all these fake vitamins and herbs. No, if that was the case, he would have put it here for us to get. Instead, we have to make it. And anything you have to make is mankind, man-made. It's not of God. And people need to understand and realize that. And even if you don't eat meat, another source of protein is beef. I mean, not beef, but beans. Beans, you can get as much protein out of eating beans as you can pork. So if you are a non-carnivore eater and you choose not to eat meat, your body will not fail if you eat beans. You need to eat beans. The wind is blowing out here too, so I don't know how this video is going to work. But I hope it turns out fine. Yeah, it's the wind is kicking up now. Um, you also get vitamin B from them. You also get yeah, the wind's kicking up on me. But nuts and proteins. You have to eat nuts for protein if you're not getting it from, say, red meat or any other meats out there. You say you want to stop um, eating meats. That is a good form of getting your protein is through nuts. And off the subject, I have a situation with this music. This music brings down your vibrations. And on my other channel, I talk about vibrations a lot. Raji Army Angels. That's my other channel. And what you have to understand is that everything you look at, you have to watch what you are looking at. Everything that you see, everything that your ears take in. I would not work on a job now, folks, if the people are of evil. And you can always tell a person by what comes out their mouth. Pay attention. Pay attention to it. Don't just listen to what they have to say. You can always find out everything you need to know about a person by listening to them. I learned that a long time ago. I learned it. If you want to find out about a person, give them 5 minutes. Let them talk. Don't say a word. And see, that helps you keep your vibrations. And then especially with a family. You take your family from little kids on up, you raise them with leafy vegetables like I just spoke about. Cut out some of the meats. They don't need that. God made it to where we can get everything we do like the animals do. The animals don't have a pharmaceutical company to go to. How do they keep well? And they stay very fit. So all this stuff is made to make money. Certain individuals, a lot of money. This stuff is made to make them rich, not to heal you. It's to keep you sick. I had a job where I drove a truck and I worked for hospice. I guess that's where this is coming from. And I saw it all day long. I saw the abusing of people through the system when all they had to do is eat right. Eat you some greens, get you some carbohydrates in you, potatoes. And if you choose to eat meats, that's fine. But you don't have to. Look at the way your teeth are built. Are we made to tear into animals and eat meat? Ask yourself that question. Be smart about it sometimes. Ask yourself that question. If we were meant to do that, he would have made our teeth like tigers and lions. Think about it. Think about it. So you have to be smart enough to know that we were made to eat plants, vegetables, and maybe fish, and all other animals and vegetation and things that suit our teeth. Think about it. A lot of people don't even think about that. Try to tear into some meat with your teeth and see if you can. But sit there and watch that tiger, he'll light it up. That should tell you something. It wasn't meant for you to do. If it was meant for you to do, you would have that set of teeth. So I guess basically I'm making this video really to tell you to use your brain. Don't do what these rich people want you to do. They create this environment through commercials and all kinds of things to get rich. And they sit back and laugh at you when you get sick. And all you had to do was eat some tomatoes, apples, and you wouldn't have been down there at the hospital. You know? So it's kind of funny because they get rich off of us, off of our ignorance. Put down the TV set. I preached that on my other channel, Raji Army Angels. I preach it on that channel. Put down the TV set. I have not watched TV in 4 years. I mean, really have not. I couldn't tell you what was on that thing. And my life has been tremendously better. Even though I go through things from time to time, it is tremendously better. Put down the TV set. There's the sun again. I got to work with it. Put down the TV set. And just as much as what goes into your body through your mouth is important, what goes in your ears is just important. When you get around a vulgar person, you either tell that person, excuse me, I don't deal with it like that, man. And that's from a man's point of view. They're just saying it nice. Hey, bruh, I don't deal with that. Take that somewhere else. That's what you do. You don't listen to that. You don't put that poison. It's just like if you eat something poison, you get sick. The same thing with your ears, your pores. any opening in your body where negativity and evil can come in, don't let it. Get away from it, or either get it away from you. I'm telling you what I know. Like I said on my other channel, Raji Army Angels, is that I do not entertain evil. I don't care how the people feel when I tell them my mind. But you cannot put these things in your body. Everything that goes in your body must be pure. And in order for it to operate correctly, that goes from what goes in your eyes, your ears, and your mouth. You don't let anything come into those areas that you do not want to be there. And see, many of us, we entertain these things thinking we just being a friend. No, you being a friend to them, but you being an enemy to your body. Think about what I'm saying. It's just how I get out here and I walk. People say, "Oh, he's selfish. He don't want to be around us. He don't want." No, I know better. I take time for me to energize my battery. Look at where I'm at. I don't know if the sun is kind of fighting me this morning, but look at where I'm at. This is nature. Isn't this beautiful? You have got to stop being a people pleaser. And if you're going to be a people pleaser, please yourself. You are a person. You're people too. Don't try to please everybody else, man. Come on. Sometimes you got to be selfish. And that's not really being selfish. It's just taking care of yourself. That's why I came out here to say, hey, look, basically, get out the hospitals. It's not cool to be there. I was in the hospice unit. I saw death all day long. It is not cool to be down there. It's not cool to have to deal with all that unnecessary stuff. Only if the people were educated and knew that they didn't never go. You know what people don't realize? Don't buy anything that's in a box to eat. Don't do it. Do not do it. It's gonna make you sick. Your liver, your kidney, something's gonna come up. And guess what? Those rich people gonna do? They gonna smile. We got another one. Woo! We got another. I think I'm gonna buy a new helicopter or jet this year. You know, you have to wake up. And that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to run on. I have so much to say on this new channel, Angels Touch. And it's going to be all about the people, all about educating the people on what's going on. Even the educational system is screwed. It's just to make people rich. And I am, on this channel here, I am going to make it to where people do not have to struggle like they've always struggled. On this new channel, hey, how you doing, folks? We got some people walking around out here just enjoying themselves. But on this new channel, it's going to be about educating people, um, making people aware of what's going on in their environment, what they should do, and it's going to be all about family, raising your kids, going to the school, and just taking care of your family. Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna end this video here now because I'm not sure how the lighting is. The sun is directly above me, and I think I waited kind of late to do this video, but it'll be more, and it'll be educational, and I need y'all to chime in. I need you to do likes. I need you to do, if you like my video, just like it and subscribe to it. because it's going to be bigger things coming, folks. I'm just starting out and I'm getting used to this. Bigger things are coming. And I thank you from my YouTube family. Thank you.